Hey, so if you like my content, please subscribe to the channel or give me likes or comments under the videos. It really helps me out a lot. Thanks.
Hey, so we are for another deck tech with the Giant Madness deck. So I think about like playing it in Erfurt this weekend. So I think I want to play something with Barugolf. So this card is so good that at least depending on our meta in Berlin, so we're tracking all the meta from all the events. And like about 20 or 21 events, there were like one, maybe two events not won by a Barogolf deck. So I felt I wanna play one of them. So yeah, let's get into the meat and potatoes of the Madness deck. So you are playing a lot of, first of all, a lot of good cards, but you try to abuse some discard and discard synergies. So you have things like Tilted Indulgence, Tortured Existence, which were good on Wednesday in my testing, like Tortured Existence together with this. I think it's in real life, it's called Scarlet Spider. This together with that one was really good against the control deck. You have just a lot of good cards which basically have discard synergies, like the Bomard Courier. You have the Aurora. Of course, you have the Survival of the Fittest. You're playing a little bit of these, people might say, Spider-Man garbage. You have the Scarlet Spider and the... Here it's called the Zekrix, but I think it's called... I forgot the real name. This one is really good. So the new from the new Mayhem cards. This one, where is it? This one too, sorry, about to sneeze. This one too. This is the Ultimate Spider-Man. Sorry. And the Angie's Ravager, of course. You have things like this other Spider-Man card, this one, which works well with Bazaar. So whenever you discard, it gets +2/+0 and has Flying Haste. Things like Bloodgast, the Rootwallers, of course, and then I don't know, you have a little bit of removal, which goes into your discard theme. So you have the Bone Shards, the Lightning Axe. You're also playing a little bit of like random discard synergies. So Burning Inquiry and Goblin Lore are currently in the deck. So these fuel great things like your Menace things, but also your things like Croxa or your Bloodgast or the Detective's Phoenix. Another random discard is this Casey Jones, newly from the Turtle set. And they also feel, of course, the Vengevine and the Hogak. And the Hollow One, of course. And the Burning Inquiry can also really be nice with the Orcish Bowmasters. The Bitter Triumphs also just a very good things, but they are here in this deck. You can abuse the discard from it. There came just a lot of great cards, like also the Inti, which works well with your casual discard stuff. Yeah. Of course, there's this Kulbert Root and the Monument. They are really good with the card Bazaar of Baghdad. When you leveled up this one, this is if you have a card in hand, like 6 damage every turn. If you are anti-handed, it's like 4 damage every turn. And the Monument of Endurance plus Bazaar is like Automode Store card, Treasure, and 3 life. You have a little bit of Revertate in Agatha Soul Cauldron and the Endurance. And yeah, let's see you in the games, and let's see if the testing process works well. Hey, so first match with Madness. We're in the draw, we have 4 lands, but we have a curve and we can filter one of the lands, and we have first Surveil. It's pretty bad against discard, but against removal it's fine, so I want to keep it. We're playing against Lake Stompy, I think. Most certainly. Okay, it looks like a discard. So you can either take the Dragonwood Chandler or the Fear. Takes the Chandler. We got another 1-drop, that's pretty lucky. So next we can play Fear and discard the Kaplusen Force, or we play the Souls and discard the Kaplusen Force. So yeah, so you can't kill the Fear. Can trade against the Hexdrinker though. It's done on the Souls, because if we discard another card with a Fear, it's more damage. Also, it's good against like Snuff Out, etc. Also, discarding works well for the Delirium. We level the Hexdrinker depending on what he does. Okay, has a Lockthwain. No land, maybe? Has Wasteland. Doesn't want to Wasteland. Okay. Yeah, it's level 3 times. Let's get Queen. Like a stomping ground, maybe. If he has Dismember, I mean, I really can't play around Dismember. And yeah, it works. One still has Edicts, etc. in his deck. He knows about the Fear. So maybe this is the reason why he doesn't Wasteland. Maybe he has a ring or something. Merc. Does he any? He mirrors a death ray charm, so it takes death ray charm. Doesn't want to block with that one. So it looks like he has some sort of removal for the Hexdrinker. With 2 card types. He doesn't play the Death Ray Shaman, so I feel maybe he has a Sudden Edict. Let's crash in. Maybe it's just the Ball Masters. It's indeed a Sudden Edict. It's a Shieldred's Edict, okay. Okay, has a Death Ray Shaman. Can play Casey Jones. We can play the Fear or Super Shredder. Let's play the Casey Jones. We want to draw cards and we don't want to get wastelanded off it. Okay, so we don't have too much going on. We can grieve the Death Ray Charm and keep 1 card. This keeps him off this one, and you can get it back in a couple of turns. Yeah, let's grieve and keep 1 card. Has a lake, okay. Lake's bad news since he can't play the thing, maybe. We would love to have the monument before we discard, but maybe we keep the monument. The Lightning Axe would be the worst thing to keep of the 4 cards. So he has like 4. I think he has enough to play the Virtue. And then he can get back the Grief, can get back the Souls. Okay. Maybe we wanna have the Lightning Axe then. Plays the thing and wastes us. It doesn't waste us. Interesting. Discard anything but the Fear. Yeah, let's crash in first. Maybe we should. Shouldn't. Against 2 life. Okay, now we can surveil. We find a 1-drop. Find Copter. So you can get back a Sword, you can get back a Grief or a Formidable Speaker. The Swords is pretty big. But the Copter's a little bit slow. Let's put it away. Let's play the Fear. Find a Converter, which is nice. Let's see what he wants to get back.
I assume he takes the souls or the... Yeah, it takes the 8, 9, okay. So... The Bargolf, okay. Just bad news. Saga... I think we can pick it up from this point. Yeah, I think we are not winning that. There's a Bargolf, the bigger creature, and he gets bigger creature every turn. Even if we kill the Bargolf, he gets it back. Yeah, the lake in hand was pretty good. Okay, we underplay. Our hand was also a little bit wonky. So you got 2 mana dogs, endurance, Ivora. That's fine. I think I want to start on the Noble Hierarch. Okay, so we can play 2 1-drops. Let's get green black. Play that. Play that. Dark Ritual. Seems like he has a lot of gas in hand, but not really a plan what to do because of the pause. Okay, so you can search a library and put that card on top. Alright, so basically play 3 mana Imperious here. Maybe it's the lake. If he's short on mana, or an Ancient Tomb. Does have the land, okay. I feel it's the lake, what he's getting now. Okay. So we have 5 mana, we can grow the Stalker. We can play Ivora plus deal 2. I feel he will play Sweeper. So maybe I want to keep the creatures in hand. So let's grow the guy. Let's get Commercial District.
don't want the land. Let's attack him for 2 and keep up the death rate German. Maybe he just takes a Barogolf. Let's see what he searched for. It's not playing Tabernacle, I think. It's more like a Stompy deck. But it's still pretty controlling. Wasteland. Wasteland's fine. Sure. Okay, let's exile his tutor or the Dark Ritual. Let's exile the Dark Ritual. So we can play Aurora, or we keep up the endurance plus the death right. Let's question with that. Maybe he has a Bowmaster. He's on 13. Let's keep up all the stuff. I feel he didn't search for Wasteland. I think it's a Toxic now. Toxic for 3. Okay. Let's go right away. Not super relevant, but maybe a little bit. So we have 2 card types. So we can play the 2 creatures. Finally, if there's another tutor, you can search out the Toxic again. But I think like getting the wave out of the black deck is usually wise. Algo is only 2, 3. So we can level up both the guys and attack freely. Here's to block both cards are trade unless he has a snuff out. Okay. So they trade. Yeah, let's use the Llanowar wastes for the blood. Okay. So Bowmaster can be an option, or the opposition agent. So let's attack first with the creatures. He has Bitter Triumph. So let's discard the Llanowar wastes. Got a wasteland. So it takes 2. Get another blood. We can play Moonshadow and grow again. By discarding the wasteland, maybe? Or we discard it to reverse. Let's discard it to reverse. If we discard the wasteland, we go the Moonshadow, so this was maybe bad. We can play the cookbook. Let's wait with that. Okay, perfect. So we have the removal for the Saga. Let's see if he has a juicy 4-drop to play. Okay. Seems to be not the case. What can we get back? Stalactite Stalker, the Hex Drinker. How we want to do that? So let's unearth the Stalactite Stalker. Or the Endurance, maybe. Yeah, let's get the Endurance. Let's nuke his graveyard. So now let's play the Wasteland. Waste the Saga. We get a counter on the Moonshadow. And it's crashing. Has the opposition agent. Fine. So you can trade against your Bower, takes 3. Get another counter here. And the cookbook can get back a creature. Or we can blood it. He's on 1. Let's wait.
Okay. This was good enough. Like the multiple one-drops were pretty good. His deck's a little bit higher on the mana curve. So if we can prevent him from going to the late game, it's pretty good. So knowing this, we have the torture exists and we have the monument, which can be nice because he can't remove it. We have the Coxer. I think that's okay. We have enough grinding value and we have one turn play. Okay, this is not perfect against the Coxer. Find the Marco. So let's start on the Marco. Let's get basic mountain. Play it. So we can turn 2 here, discard the Coxer, and then attack for 2. Emperor. I think I still want to do it. Box has not too much value anyway. And the looting. I think he will not trade. He can once. With the looting plus the monument next turn. Or the monument into looting. Okay. It seems he wants to get the Crocs, huh? That's fine. I'm not counting on it being good anyway. Demonic. So this is another Barogolf or Monument, or is it something else? There's 2 mana to work with. Maybe it's a hymn. But maybe the hymn is not the best against the Marco. The Demonic is really beautiful, especially in English. I really like this artwork, but I really hate that the opponent doesn't know in real life what card I'm playing, oftentimes if it's Japanese. So it seems a little bit undecisive. To rest. Oh no, he can get the monument. He wants to get the looting. Yeah, he has to get the monument. Oh, 1 more mana. Push. Okay, he can get the Croxer now. And attack. No, he can't attack. Okay. But now, can we... So we can tortured existence, or we can looting into unearth, maybe something. You can also unearth Marco and then looting. Yeah, maybe that's the way to go. Let's do that. We find Delirium. So if we discard one of the enchantments and the creature, we can attack for 4. Maybe I want to discard the Tortured and the birds. No, we can swing for 4 and we can either play the Moonshadow or the Saga. I think the Saga works better with the Delirium plan. So let's attack again. Just Saga or Moonshadow? So we have 5, no, we have 4 types. Let's play the Moonshadow. We can go out with the land too. And just bet against this card. Also land's missing. For Delirium. So we can maybe do it again next turn. Let's see if there's another land. So we can threaten to Roxa. Let's make a 4/4. It's a looting, okay. Seems like a good idea. It doesn't make the Croxa. So I think I want to play around him activating the Croxa. So let's play the land. Doesn't activate it. So let's play the Shredder. Yeah, let's just crash in here. Okay, so if he makes it a 4/4, can block once. So let's do it on the Marco, since then he blocks the Marco. And yeah. So if he... Now we can draw a card and then Marco's a 4/4. Let's do that. Let's wait until the Croxa trigger happens. Okay, now we draw a card. We also go out the Moonshadow and the Shredder. It's a good stack. Nice. So now you can trade or block the fear. Blocks the fear. So now it takes 6. You go the things. Okay, blocks here. That's what we wanted anyway. Let's have another removal? No, so we got a bunch of triggers. That's it. And we have the Saga going, so it feels like a convincing board state. So the Shredder is 5/5, this is 4/4. Next time we can make the Saga tokens. Yeah, like having the draw land was pretty good. Toxic is still good, Bauer is good. Yeah, we win. GG's. Okay, second game, we're on the draw. We have Chandler and 2 Goblin Lore. It's Carnage Interpreter and 1 removal. That's fine. Dust Bowl. Interesting. Got a Kuba Dude too. It's pretty good. Kuba Dude into Goblin Lore seems also nice. Okay, cycles an ant. Taplands. This costs 3. So we can Goblin Lore, we can Kulbert Root. Let's play the Kulbert Root. Inti. Let's put the Inti maybe in the graveyard. Maybe we want to level the Kubert Root next turn. Anyway. Let's put away the mortuary. We can find the gravitate piece. So we can loot that away too. To get towards Delirium. Rest. Okay, so we can take the Goblin Lore. No, we have a lot of good things, I feel. Next time you can also Dust Bowl us. Takes the removal. So yes, it's red that he wants to protect. So let's level the Kubert Root. And we can, if we discard the so cold when we hit him for 3. So let's do that. So we deal 5 now. Let's discard that. We hit the vampire. We can also, if he plays like a Barogolf or a similar threat, we can level this again for a removal spell. For example, if he plays a wing, we can get a Bowmaster. Feels like he has a Barogolf. Tanglewire, Jesus. Is it also enchantments? Tap and tap, so 4. Artifact, creature or land, okay. So that's, yeah, we get time walked, okay. So now here's a Dust Bowl combo going. Sadly not the white land, so we want to play the land regardless. And I think he cannot Dust Bowl us. So let's see. He was disrespecting the Goblin lore. River Trespass, okay. He can get us off the Delirium. So now we have to tap 3. So let's tap the creature and 2 lands. Okay, so we can Nether Golf plus Goblin Lore. Let's get the bio. Play the lore and deal him 6. Also got a Surveil. Let's put this in the graveyard. I got a Root for that, awesome. Cast Roadrunner. Get a 5/6 Golf too. Next time we can maybe Phoenix him with a Golf. We can also traverse for Casey Jones or something similar. Converter, okay. And the Obliterator. So I think we can kill him with the Goif. Yeah, I can kill him with the Goif. So I have to tap 2. So tap that, tap that. Hogak. Maybe Hogak plus Phoenix? I mean, listen to Hogak. So, this is sorcery. So let's get just a Phoenix and try to kill him. Yeah, that's enough, I think. So let's play the Traverse and mill whatever we see. Vengevine, nice. So let's get the Detector's Phoenix. And okay. Alright, I mean, the deck looks good so far. What did I just say it? Bloodgust seems nice in this matchup. So let's put away the Key Knights if we don't have double green. Keep the rest. One drop. Do we wanna Traverse or Swamp or something? We're a little bit away from Delirium, so I think I want to do that. So this means we have to play the Avora next turn, since the other cards are off. The Avora is nice as a Croxa. Oh, here's a Tomb. Okay, maybe here's an opposition agent going. Let's play the Avora. Can either discard the Bloodgust or the Croxa with the blood. Yeah, here's the opposition agent. We have the removal now, and no tutors so far. Okay. Shieldwood. Shieldwood's good. Can we get towards Delirium? So we can Croxa him. I think I need to block. Maybe. So if we discard 2 cards, maybe we can trade against the Shieldwood with Unholy Heat. I think I want to use the blood. Let's discard the Bloodgust. Find a survival. Yes, the opposition agent. Can kill it though. You can also play the Croxa. Plus the
Bloodgust. Let's do that. I think I have to jump the shield. I have to stack the trigger, sorry. It takes 3, okay. So if he attacks with both, we go to 6. I feel, thinking about if I can loot away the survival. I can also trade against the opposition agent and then use the survival to find an answer for the shield, maybe. Yeah, maybe that's the way to go. You can also get hit for 7. We take 9, go to 4. We use the blood, then we are on 2. No, that's not the way to go. Maybe then we are on 2. We have to find another type. What can the survival get if we trade against the opposition agent? First we have to find a creature. I think there's no real answer against the shield as a creature. Okay. So no option. Just take 7. Go to 4. Fury, okay. So we can heat the position agent, discard the Fury, get something. Yeah, that's maybe the way to go. So let's heat. Play survival. I know we're dead now. Okay. The ancient room was too good. Yeah, I forgot that the Bloodgust can't block. I think in the last game we should maybe have discarded the Goblin lore, since it was so obvious that that it's good with the Kubert root. I'm not sure. Maybe his was his only creature and we had like one removal, and there's an argument for the to take the removal spell. Okay, we got Bazaar, Nethergrove, Tortured Existence, Looting. Yeah, let's keep that. Bazaar's sometimes nice. I'm not sure if I want to play the Mana Conference, since with the Bazaar hands, sometimes you discard the lands and you're struggling a little bit with your mana. I can also start on Tortured Existence, but I can also discard it. Maybe I want to play
Mana Confluence into Nethergolf, into Bazaar, and discard maybe these two. So yeah, let's try that. Wie wär's a removal spell? This White Shaman. This White Shaman is good against the Bazaar. Oh, we have the removal, okay. So now, let's play the Axe. Discard looting. Now we can Bazaar and hit for a lot. Let's do that. So let's discard that. So we hit for 5 and turn 2, so that's good. So now if we just go with 2 mana, like the Bowmaster can be a real problem. Okay, Profane Tutor. Let's start with Bazaar. So we discard that, discard that, discard that, and then we can Vibrance him, and then go Hellbent. Or we can get a land, maybe the Saga. Maybe let's get a Saga. Let's sit him for 5. Maybe he gets a but the Saga should be nice. You can also get a Kulbert route. He said something which... Oh no, you can't. So we only get the land, so let's get the... What's a Saga? He's on 10. The tutor is on 1. So I have a 2-turn clock. You have the Season Dungeon here also in the graveyard. It's turn 3. Animate that on the Season Dungeon here, okay. Can make a couple of jump blockers, and I feel he will get the either a removal spell or the Bowmaster. So we have to be aware of not using the Bazaar after he searched. So he wants to get the Bowmaster, but at the same time he wants to get maybe the Opposition Agent. for the saga. Okay, so let's start on saga. So now we can force him to jump, but we can also maybe find something before. If we find the Phoenix, that's maybe okay. Let's let him just jump first. Token. Oh, let's bazaar the last time. I feel he gets a Bowmaster here. Or remove a spell. Will not bazaar into 2 open mana anymore. Maybe gets a removal for the souls. Or the vibrance. We have a looting. Maybe we should have looted actually. Yeah, I forgot to loot. If he gets a Bowmaster, he should just slam it here. Maybe we can't respond with the bazaar anymore. That. So yes, I feel he has a trawler. Okay, trawler is not really good since we have the bazaar. Okay, sure. So let's make an upkeep stop. My turn. Shit. So we have a 2/3 already. Let's surveil. Fuck, we got the wrong land. Oh no, shit. So now we have the stop already. At least. Underground Mortuary, Overgrown Tomb. That's hard to misread. I think the bazaar is still a lot of value. Dust Bowl. So you can Dust Bowl the bazaar. Okay, so he has a Bowmaster. Okay, so let's just draw. So let's play the Noble and attack for 3. Definitely has a Bowmaster. So now if he does do anything, we bazaar. Sure. I will not use it. I think we will get the Seasoned Pyromancer at some point back. Survival is good. So we can trade against this seal. No, we can't. Yeah, we can trade against this seal or this, whatever it's called. Let's do that. So now here's Bowmaster definitely. But now we have the survival. Just blocked that, so that's cool for us. So we get the maybe he has another removal, like another reanimation spell. So he doesn't want to play his Bowmaster. Okay. It's fine. The jump's really weird. Ah, that's not chat. That's not trash talking. I was about to trash talk against the Bowmaster. Now you can flip the seal. There's a 4/4 lifelink now. But I feel maybe we can kill him if we draw a creature. So now we can kill him with a Phoenix, maybe. We can still surveil. Should have surveilled before. Find an NT. I think we're dead. We take 6, yeah, we're dead. Third game, we are on the draw again. We don't have lands, so we mulligan. Got Bloodghast, Barrow-Goyf, Goblin Law. That's fine. Let's put away fetch lands into place. Position agent. Maybe I also want to start on that, or maybe the Walker's Theater. Maybe find a 1-drop. Would be nice. Croxa. Okay, let's start on Walker's Theater. Play 1, Dark Ritual.
Opposition agent. No land, thank you. So we can Goblin Lore next turn. Hopefully discard Quoxa Bloodgast. Can also Bazaar. Let's do the Goblin Lore play. We discarded that Bloodgast Bargoyf. Okay, we didn't discard Quoxa, but you have the Bloodgast going. We also have 3 card types. If he has a reanimation, we maybe have to endurance ourselves. While okay. No play. So we can Quoxa plus Chandler maybe. Let's do that. He has 5 cards, 4 mana. Let's keep up the endurance still, so discards Lily. Maybe we should have played Fetch Land. I should have played the Fetch Land. But we can Quoxa next turn. He doesn't have a Gravitate or Opposition Agent. Hopefully we don't have to nuke our own graveyard. Feels like he has like some reanimation spell now. Maybe it's collective brutality. Okay. Fulminator, sure. We have the win in 6. Wants to kill the land. It's fine. Sure. Let's get the
Maya. Attack with 2. So if he has Hellbound, he will draw 2 cards with a vial. -6 should be annoying for him. He knows about the Maya. Okay. Quaxar's bigger. The Bazaar's a little bit bad now. Schwein. So let's get maybe Tiger. Let's get back the land. Yeah, let's just play the Quaxar. So red, black. Black, I think I want exile the Baroglyph. You can't get it. That one. That one. That one. And also the Chandler. This card's Ballista, so that's cool. We have the Queen spell for the Endurance 2. Things go wrong. Can also Vengewine. Okay, kills here. See if he wants to trade. Ah, he has a push, nice. So with the Surveilland, we can play the Quaxar again. Okay, it's a 6-1. Wasteland. So we have to exile the Bloodgust. That's fine. So 3, 4, yeah. So let's get Overgrown. 9! Oh fuck! I did it again! Shit! Yes. I mean, now we wanna get back the Bloodgust, I guess. And cast Vengewine. That we should have a Quaxar here. So I can play the Vengevine and block. I think that's a play. Yeah, that was super bad. Should have a Quaxar here. But that's still fine, maybe. Maybe that's still fine. So we can block with the Vengevine. Then play maybe Endurance plus Quaxar. Yeah, that's so bad. Okay, so now get the Quaxar, we can... I don't know, we block here. Let's draw a creature, otherwise we're fucked. Okay, it's okay. Okay, so that Endurance. Lucas Graveyard. Aurora. Get the Vengevine. And swing. And waste him. Sure. So we get a counter on the Aurora. We discard the Bazaar maybe. Okay, now we can block the Bloodcast, I guess. Okay. Play Wasteland. Get back the Bloodcast and waste his source, I guess. And we can get back the Wasteland. Funnily, the game is not about Wasteland and Mana 6. But now we have stabilized. There's 4 mana. I think I would double block the shielded. I think I have to double block the shielded. Okay, so he doesn't have a removal spell, apparently. The Mox. Okay, draw 2 more cards, let's see. So we go to 5. And we have a Wasteland turn. So the Vengevine can attack. Since we can ping off, and the Bloodgust can attack. Takes 6. We waste land. Get back the wasteland. We can play the swords. Discard a land. Grow the Evoa. We can also grow the swords now to a 5 power if we want. So now he goes up for life, and we are still in the removal waiting room. Shield is slowly draining us out. Voidwalker, okay. Voidwalker will kill us next turn. Maybe this means that we have to use the blood now. There's 2 annoying threats. So we can waste him. So if we can't draw cards with the monument. I think it's just right click attack all. I think that, but it's kind of conceding. Is there a way to find? I think there's actually a way to find an answer. Maybe it's just these 2 guys again. Yeah. Okay. I think we're dead actually, so let's use that. Draw card, go to 1. Yeah, we're dead. So it's a very interesting game. Yeah, with the Quarkside it should be definitely a different game. So we got one land, Marco Weinschwein here. And this can get another land. So we can surveil. I think that's good enough. Okay, this has Marco, Fury, Reanimate, and the surveil land. So maybe I want to put away the Sulfuric Springs and play the Marco. Opponent keeps 7. Classic mono black. Let's surveil a big creature, please. Sadly not. Pogo is nice. I think I still wanna surveil. Let's get Underground Metro, and this time we'll get the surveil land. The white surveil land and not Underground Tomb again. Overgrown Tomb, whatever. Tamogorf, okay, let's reanimate Tamogorf. It's fine. 2/3 Tamogorf. Okay. Seems like removal. Let's play the land. Swing in. He removes the Tamogorf für Barogolf. Baumaster. I think that's fine. Because of the Marco, but then we have a 3-power guy. Okay, that's fine. Once we reserve the life total. So let's get Mount and play Barogolf. Let's hope he doesn't have a sweeper. But he played a little bit like it. Tamogorf and Barogolf united. Okay, still can have the removal spell. So let's push the thing. And we can Goblin Lore for more damage, but let's just swing and force the removal. Well, there was a Swift End, okay. So let's swing for 4 then. Do we want a Goblin Lore? Yes. Got how we can other one, nice. We have the Ren in 6, which is decent. So you can get back the Fury, okay. And kill off the other one if you want. So hopefully we draw a removal spell to prevent that. Maybe we should use it in like main phase. Does he get Barrowgrove? Interesting. I feel he should get Fury. Okay, let's play the Ren. Let's get back the land. I think he plans to attack with the Barrowgrove. So animated end of turn. He also typed oops in the chat, so maybe he's also misplaying in a way. Schedulselect. How big is the Barrowgrove? Barrowgrove is 4. So if you sacrifice the other one is 5. So let's actually sacrifice the flyer. So now we can Fury, kill off Ren in 6, or kill the other one and then Ren in 6. Maybe I should play the Emperor also in the stack. So mix the Barrowgrove. Oh no, he plays the Bronco, okay. So now he makes the Barrowgrove. Okay. Doesn't make the Bargolf at all. It's a Fury now, I assume. Okay. So now we have still the window to move the Emperor. Oh, Bazaar would have been nice with this guy. It would have been 7 in the air. If we hit something with madness, it's good. If we don't, we grow the Bargolf. I think I wanna gamble. Don't hit great stuff. We grow the Golfs. So we can get back the Saga and play it. Oh no, we can't play it since we played the Bazaar. I think we have to pass. What does that do? Create a food. This cards are really weird. Foods you control have all activated in exile, so you can. Do I have something in exile? No. Okay. Ah, so the food can now be a key knight curator. So now he kills off the hot one, I feel. Okay. You can swing at the Renin 6. Okay. The Soul Cauldron. This is 3-4. I think I just want to play my permanents. Do I wanna Bazaar? I think so. It's Bazaar. And 2 creatures. I think it looks still okay for us. Maybe I want to extra something now. Let's exile something. Slow attack. Let's use the thing. Let's exile his Bowmaster. Put a counter here. So we have a 6-7 Golf for meme status. Time Golf against the squad, like it used to be. Next time we can start with the Saga. Oh no, not the demonic tutor. So I'll go soon to my weekly. Let's concede. GG's. Let's go to the weekly.